There are two kinds of people. The ones who grew up going to amusement parks and the ones who somehow made it to adulthood without ever stepping foot in one. For as long as I can remember, I've watched people talk about amusement parks, giant roller coasters, really good food, very tall rides, and ending the day with like the perfect sunset photo. After seeing something so many times, honestly, I'm starting to get a little bit of FOMO. Hi, my name is Chisom, and today I am finally going to an amusement park. In order to determine why everyone loves amusement parks, I needed to rate my experience on a number of things. How convenient was it to actually get there? How exciting are the rides? How good was the food? And lastly, would I go there again? The actual journey to get to the amusement park was relatively easy, even though if it's your first time and depending on where you're coming from, it may not be so smooth sailing. It was such a struggle to get here. We didn't even know where we were going. The walk to the main entrance that leads to the ride, now that was a journey. Walking for so long. I will say though, these things on the wall are so pretty. It's how long we've been walking and we still have a long way to go. It was so sunny and hot. The path felt like it was so long and you have to walk all the way. But again, the heat probably made the walk feel longer than it actually was. I can see them. This one is hitting me at the back. By the time we actually got to the entrance, I couldn't even form a proper sentence.
Carry people. Like, it would be good to play golf. Oh, yeah.
Now let's talk access. When you go in, there's a menu to see what you actually want to pay for and then you pay for it. It's relatively easy to get it sorted. I was given a card that you can fill with money. I guess that gives you access to any of the rides that the money in your card can pay for, and it's also kind of like a gate pass. The rides. We're going to the pirate ship first. It didn't look that interesting the last time that we came, but I'm excited to go on it this time around. To be honest, I didn't have a high expectation going for the pirate ship ride because it didn't seem that exciting looking from the outside in, and it didn't help that the seats were a bit dirty and it was just icking me out.
Oh my god.
And I'll say I was surprised. The ride was, well, interesting. It was less exciting and more so that I would get that sinky feeling in my tummy, like you're about to fall, but it wasn't excessive that it was like uncomfortable. To be frank, I got bored pretty quick actually. If you ask me, the highlight of the ride were the screams of the girls behind me. I found it funnier than the ride that I was on.
God, please.
Other than my smart
I think I'm going to show up after this. My hands are shaking.
Just because I did not expect the feeling of it at all, I thought it would feel more like a swing and not a fall. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. We wanted to get something to snack on first before going to the next ride, so we headed to a stand to get something.
How much is it?
Your cotton candy is how much?
1,000.
It's been so long since I've had cotton candy, so I don't know if it was expensive or not, but it wasn't even worth it because it was so hot. It literally started melting. It was getting messy. It was getting everywhere.
It's going on my hair. I regret getting this. I regret getting this. I didn't even take a cute picture. Take a picture of me, please. It's already looking so bad.
I had to squeeze everything together and eat it quickly so my money doesn't go to waste, and I couldn't even get the picture that I wanted to get with the cotton candy in the first place. We did get ice cream afterwards, and with how hot it was, the ice cream was literal gold. But also with how hot it was melting quickly as well. The only thing I might recommend trying is the ice cream, just because it wasn't too bad, but overall 6 out of 10 because I needed to cool down. After resting under the shade a little, because again it was so hot, we went on our second ride of the day, which was arguably the best ride out of this whole experience.
What do you think? Are you going to be scared? Nah, I've done this before. It's nothing. I'm not gonna scream.
I hope my phone doesn't fall. Imagine my phone falls down.
Hold it tight.
I'm holding with everything in it. Wow, we're very high up. Cold.
I'm holding tight. I'm going to go back.
I'm so scared of it.
I was so gagged, I didn't even know that I was not recording. My only con is that the ride was not long or high enough. It lasted like 30 seconds, and even that is debatable, but I still like the ride. 8 out of 10. The games were on a different section, obviously indoors. It looked very colorful, inviting, but I really only wanted to try the virtual reality game. And honestly, not only could I not breathe because of how the headset was placed, I also had to use all my core strength to hold myself up when it would turn upside down because of how loose the straps were. And it didn't even feel real. I didn't think I was anywhere other than where I actually was. So 2 out of 10. I'm not spending my money on it ever again. It was a waste of my money, and the staff was also a bit rude. So
it wasn't a fun experience. I just feel like throwing up really bad.
So bad.
It really isn't, like, you don't feel like, or maybe because I've done VR and I'm like not as good as it's hyped to be, but you don't really feel like you are in it, and then your nose is blocked, you can't breathe, and you're just dizzy for no reason. So it wasn't scary. I just feel like throwing up. We're leaving because we don't think it's worth it to spend more money on anything here. So we're going back outside.
after this, it was getting late, so we decided to order for a burger before we went on the drop tower, which was kind of our most anticipated ride of the day because it was the highest, I guess the scariest.
So what was trainer to look at?
And all in all, I will say that this isn't my first time being on this ride. And the first time that I rode it, I was like, oh my god, I need to come back again. Like, I loved it. The second time that I rode it, I realized that I wasn't as excited as I was when I was on the roller coasters. I more so had that sinking feeling. I feel like the feeling that I had on the drop tower is kind of similar to the feeling that people would get when they skydive or go bungee jumping. I mean, it was okay. I've been on it, and yes, I'm kind of used to the feeling at this point. But I will say the first time that I rode it, I really liked it, so I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I ended up chickening out and not taking the phone with me to the drop tower, but we have a burger. I'm so hungry. About to eat, devour.
This is what it looks like.
It has lettuce, but they didn't tell us which one doesn't have lettuce. This one has lettuce. Yeah. Oh, but why is your own is now bigger than my own?
She's dizzy.
I don't think I can do anything else. It's very like there's a lot of sauce. To the lettuce. Really good. I actually really like them, but no tissue, nothing. Oh, there is. I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. I really like it.
It's so messy.
Burger King's burger doesn't taste this good. I'm not going to lie. And the bread is very soft. Yeah.
At this point, I was exhausted, she was exhausted, we were all exhausted, so we ended up just people watching, really. All in all, do I get the hype about amusement parks? Of course. I think that it is an amazing place, very exciting. Would I come back here again? I say yes, mainly because I haven't tried out all the rides and I would like to try out all the rides. And I also do think that the people that you come with are what makes the experience fun, just like almost every other thing. But also, I think that this is something that you can get bored of quite quickly, just because the rides are not like extraordinarily amazing. They're kind of made family friendly. Anybody can go on it. I would give the whole experience a 7 out of 10, just because. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you next week. Bye.